With 20 beaches across over 25 miles of coastline, Los Angeles County has more than a few options for you to choose from. And while some are more famous than others, I've gotten to know a few of the best beaches over the years. From quiet and peaceful, beautiful and pristine, lively and touristy, I've got what you're looking for. Well, come on, let's go to the first one. Made it to Manhattan Beach. So I'm just applying a little bit of extra sunscreen on, because you know, you gotta protect yourself from the sun. But we have our speaker that will be playing after I go to montage mode. I can't have that copyright. Here at Manhattan Beach, one of my favorite South Bay beaches, alongside Hermosa Beach, which is directly south of this, and I kind of lump the two together. So they're my top two spots down here in the South Bay area, which is below Marina Del Rey, Santa Monica, Venice, all of that. They have a lot of beautiful piers, including the Manhattan Beach Pier, which has an aquarium at the end of it. Very romantic, picturesque spot. I think you've seen it included before in movies. I was gonna say La La Land, but actually I think La La Land used the Hermosa Beach Pier. Either way, both of them are great options down here if you still want to have that liveliness and crowds in a touristy area, but also enjoy just a much more beautiful beach space. So here's what you need to know about Manhattan Beach. It's just some top little tips. So when you get here, if you're driving or have a rental car or anything like that, there is parking by the beach, although especially on the weekend or holidays, it can fill up quite fast and can get a little bit pricey. Another option, just 2 or 3 blocks above where the pier is located, you'll find the Met Locks shopping mall area. It's kind of outdoors and has restaurants and some shops and stuff like that. It's a great area to park. You could either do short term for a couple hours, or they have, like, you know, all day parking. A great option whether it's too crowded to park here or save a couple bucks on the slightly pricier parking down here by the beach. Manhattan Beach in general is a beautiful place. Aside from the beach itself, it's a whole city. It has a beautiful downtown village area, mostly centered like right above where the pier is located. You could walk up and down that street and continue down onto the pier all the way to the end of it. You know, it's also a great sunset viewing spot, and there's plenty of restaurants like the Strand right by the pier that are really fun to go to. If you'd want to see more about Manhattan Beach and stuff to do in Manhattan Beach, the city itself, beyond where I'm at on the beach, let me know and I can work on a video about the whole area around here, including Hermosa Beach too. So we're gonna sit back, put on some music with our speaker, enjoy the lovely view. We have our big beach blanket. I like it because it's white and blue, 2 of my favorite colors. Reminds me of Greece. The speaker, like I mentioned, and obviously sunscreen and some drinks from Starbucks. I'd like to know what you bring. Do you bring a lot of gear to the beach? Do you have a whole setup, or do you just bring like a towel or whatever? I want to hear what other people bring to the beach, so let me know down below.
I bring in it now.
Ooh, In-N-Out is a good option. Alright, it's been nice to just relax with some good vibes by the water for a bit. We didn't actually go into the water. We really don't go in all that often. The water here in California is actually pretty cold. It comes down from the Alaska area, if you didn't know. So a lot of people actually don't go into it. Let me know down in the comments if you like to go in the water at California beaches, or what you do when you go to the beach in California. Anyways, we got some more beaches to hit up on this list. Let's clean up here and get a move on. See you there. Alright guys, we are now at the lovely Playa Del Rey Beach. Oh, I feel dumb. I forgot to bring my beach blanket with me. Let's chat a little bit. Playa Del Rey is located just south of Marina Del Rey and just above LAX and the Dockweiler State Beach. Playa Del Rey in general is a peaceful spot to come to and is also considered the last small beach town in LA. This beach is one of the quietest and most peaceful ones that you'll find anywhere around LA. You can find here volleyball nets. There's also a bike path that continues north around Marina Del Rey, and it also goes south through all the South Bay beaches, including Manhattan and Hermosa. And another thing that I really love about about this beach is that unlike pretty much any other beach, you can actually find free parking here. Just off of the beach on Pacific Avenue, there's almost always a spot available. There's also bikes that you can rent in order to go up or down the bike path, and then obviously you can just skateboard or walk or whatever else. And in the Playa Del Rey town itself, there's a lot of great spots to eat at. There's a bakery location. If you've seen other videos of mine, you know that I absolutely love bakery. There's also a very versatile space called Playa Provisions from the top chef Brooke Williamson. Cafes, dessert shops, a whiskey bar, and a full restaurant in the evenings. And it's a great hangout spot during the day. I've been there before in a video about great beachside eats. And if seeing more about Playa Del Rey in general is something you would want to see, definitely let me know, and I'll make a full video of the entire area in the future for you guys. Anyways, like I was saying, I didn't bring my beach blanket with me. I also don't have sunscreen and other things that are really important to have, so I think I'm just gonna head out, show you some more spots. Let's get going. I made it to Will Rogers State Beach. So I actually just recorded pretty much everything I'm about to say, but I forgot to have my mic plugged in. So I'm gonna try getting through all of it as best as I can again. So, Will Rogers State Beach is one of my favorite beaches here for many reasons. It's very quiet and peaceful. You can actually just listen to and enjoy the ocean waves. There's a lot less people here, much cleaner, very pristine white sand that's very soft and enjoyable to lay your beach blankets and towels out on, do some sun tanning. Right now, I'm sitting on my new red beach blanket that I actually won in a little raffle at a Yelp Elite event a few weeks ago at this new Vietnamese fusion cafe that opened up on Sunset Boulevard. I actually made some content on Instagram, including reels about that. So be sure to take a look at other content that I put on Instagram. You might also find some of that interesting. Anyways, here's what you need to know about Will Rogers State Beach. It was named after the actor Will Rogers from the 20s and 30s, who used to have a ranch and own some of this beach land here in the Pacific Palisades, where it's located just north of where the much more crowded and touristy Santa Monica is. So it's a very easy and accessible spot to go visit above Santa Monica if you want to get away from the crowds there. There are still activities like plenty of volleyball nets that you could play on, and there's also the bike path, which is the same one that goes, you know, all the way down where Hermosa Beach and Manhattan Beach are located. There's also a very large and expansive parking lot available. It's $9 to park there if you're bringing a car or renting. There's also a beachside cafe, which is literally its name. It's called Beachside Cafe, but they just have some hamburgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, other little light bites like nachos and quesadillas that you could grab for a snack or a lunch while you're spending a day here at Will Rogers. Just the sound of the crashing waves in the background, little seagulls walking around. Sand just feels so soft and smooth to walk on. So relaxing to be here right now. Well, other than that helicopter, that is. Alright. I've just been taking some time to myself on this lovely, quiet beach above Santa Monica. I'm feeling a little bit hungry. Let me go stop by that beachside cafe and grab something. Come on. Crispy chicken sandwich combo. Alright, so I got the chicken sandwich combo. It's around $17. It comes with some fries. I got a bottle of water. You could also get like soda or lemonade or iced tea. So while I'm getting ready to dig into it and see how it is, let's talk a little bit more about Will Rogers State Beach and a few other things I wanted to mention. The main thing being that it's also really popular within the LGBTQ community, especially down further south. It's nicknamed Ginger Roger Beach because it's a popular location for the LGBT community, as I was saying. Really crunchy. Pretty good chicken. Let me add a bit of mayonnaise to it. Can you see that? There's big chunks of onion, tomato, pickles, really big, crispy, chunky slab of chicken. Got some of that ASMR going. 17 sounds kind of expensive, but honestly, it's really big, filling, very convenient if you're spending the day here at the beach. Fries, really fat, I mean nothing amazing, but well seasoned, tastes really good. Finished up that chicken sandwich. Whew, I'm pretty full now. It was really big and really good. So that was Will Rogers State Beach. We're not finished yet, so don't leave. We have another beach to go to, so stick around. My visit was about $26, but you could easily cut down on that by obviously, bringing your own food, and then you don't necessarily have to drive here, but if you do, just keep in mind that it is $9 to park here. But anyways, less talking. Let's go see some more beaches, especially since it's almost sunset. Come on. Made it to Point Dume. Okay, we're just in time for the sunset. We're in Malibu now at Point Dume State Beach. There's a lot of really cool stuff here. There's a restaurant called the Sunset Restaurant where you can get food and cocktails and that sort of thing. Rooftop views, great spot to go, especially at this time of day. You go to the far end of the beach, you can find the iconic clips from the Planet of the Apes, the 60s one, where he's collapsing in front of the Statue of Liberty and, his iconic, "You did it," or whatever he says. Point Dume State Beach is special to me for many reasons, and also why I placed it at the end of this video. Well, also because it's the furthest north in Malibu, but aside from that, I also chose it because it's the perfect place for viewing the sunset. And you know what? If you're at this point of the video, you're one of the MVPs, so let's get a little bit personal here. When Carlos and I first got our car together, one of the first activities that we did with it was driving out to Malibu and coming to Point Dume. And it became kind of a tradition to come out to the beach at night. We'd grab some Wendy's or In-N-Out. Sorry, Mom, for all the junk food. We'd bring it with us and just sit on the beach. Make sure to bring some sweaters. It's a lot more quiet at night, and it was kind of a really special thing between us. Sometimes I feel the urge to just drive out here and I'll sit on the beach and just remember why it all just feels so special to me. Anyways, all that sentimentality aside, the sun is setting right now, so let's enjoy the view. But before I close it out, please do let me know in the comments below any of your favorite beaches in Los Angeles, where you like to go. If I should do any more videos like this about my favorite places around LA, whether that's museums or hiking trails or just anything else you'd want to see just me going to my favorites of, yeah, just let me know. And of course, please do be sure you like and also subscribe if you haven't yet, so that you can see more in LA and Vegas in the future. But with that, I'll see you later, and stay for the bloopers. Thanks.
Yeah, you look good.
Including the Manhattan Pier. So here's what for this mall area called, oh crap, I forgot what it's called.
Start with an M.
Yeah.
Medox?
Metlocks. Loud ass birds. It comes up from like the Alaska area, if you didn't know.
Comes down.
Yeah. And in the Playa Beach, I got a bottle of water. Hold on. Furthest north we'll be going. Hello there.